is global readiness through education. So our foundation is very fitting for this because we would like to empower education to the youth. And we have had initial talks with various government agencies, particularly with DSWD, DepEd, and the National Youth Commission. And so far, they are more than willing to extend assistance and make Miss Teen Philippines a partner in some of their initiatives. So yeah.
That's so great. Thank you very much for partnering with Miss Teen Philippines.
Yes.
But I guess right about now, to let everybody know about what Miss Teen Philippines and this partnership is all about, we will give you a short teaser so that we will know what to expect in the relaunch of Miss Teen Philippines. It is a nationwide search. I may just make kwento. I remember in the last question and answer portion in Miss Teen Philippines, I said something like, I want libraries in national-wide. I had bloopers, so I just remember how much memories I have in Miss Teen Philippines. But at this point, of course, we would like to call on the reigning queens and talk about their memories. So may I please welcome on stage all those years of waiting to have their crowns reigned. First is our Miss Teen Philippines first runner-up, Miss Chara Ocampo, together with Miss Teen Philippines finalist Bianca Wilson, and of course, our reigning Miss Teen Philippines, Raisha Nicole Villar Magadia. Okay, let's start with Chara. How have you been?
So right now, I graduated fashion design for 2 years, and hopefully I can start my own clothing line, and we'll see what will happen by then.
Of course, our queen.
Yes.
Little did you know that actually in 2006, you competed for Miss Teen International held in Florida. Tell us about that experience.
That experience was amazing. So being Miss Teen Philippines enabled me to qualify for that pageant. It was crazy, like 40 candidates from all over the world, mostly from North America and South America, and I was the only one from Asia. So it was such an opportunity, and like that experience was really brought to me because of this pageant, and I wouldn't be there if I wasn't a candidate or if I wasn't a title holder. So yeah, it was very fun, but still the local pageant was still more fun because I was with them, I got to meet them, and right now we're still like friends, and I really cherish the relationships that I've made with them.
What have you been doing for the past 4 years? Maybe what was your advocacy when you won Miss Teen Philippines, I guess?
Yes, so for the past 4 years, like Kiara, I became kind of low-key with pageants because of my studies. So currently I'm graduating legal management from Ateneo de Manila, then probably law school next year. But I joined Miss Teen Philippines. My pageant was really, of course, education and at the same time, woman empowerment. So I think that my personal advocacies when I was in high school really aligned with the pageant, and that alignment really made me want to join and be a part of this great advocacy that is Miss Teen Philippines. So that's why in the question and answer, I was asked by one of the founders, Attorney June Kawil, like, what did my mom taught me? And I said it was really woman empowerment. So from there, I'm really grateful that the pageant chose me as their spokesperson, and that enabled me to further my advocacy in empowering women around the Philippines.
It really speaks for itself, global readiness through education. I guess a lot of the Miss Teens right here on stage share the same passion for education because I am graduating this Sunday with my MBA. You're taking your MBA, you're planning to go to law school. And that's how great Miss Teen Philippines is. It changes your lives. It's changed mine more than half my whole life. And I guess just to mention to people, especially to the press, where did all the Miss Teen Philippines go? You know, in Miss Teen Philippines 2007, she's Maxine Monaster. She's married now with kids, but she's also a doctor. In 2005, we have Glenda Rumor, who's already a lawyer. We also have an ANC anchor, Vivian Gilla. And in showbiz, of course, we have Beauty Gonzalez. And of course, in terms of pageantry, me din pala, I forgot. I went to showbiz. I totally forgot. When I'm Miss Teen, I'm just like, I feel like a beauty queen. The shortest beauty queen you can ever have. So in terms of pageantry, we had Nadia Shami and Nicole Smits for Binibining Pilipinas International. We had Gwen Ruiz as Miss World, and we have, of course, Royce Estella for Miss Chinatown. So I guess for young girls who dream to become beauty queen or role models for the youth, Miss Teen Philippines is a great stepping stone because it's really empowering women through education. And I guess that's everybody's advocacy. It's not just for young girls, but maybe young guys as well. When they look up to the girl crushes that they have, oh, these girls have substance and have something to say. How about for you, Miss Regine? How do you think this whole Miss Teen Philippines is different from the other pageants?
Well, we all know that there are a lot of pageants here in the Philippines, but Miss Teen Philippines is the only pageant dedicated for the youth. So we are looking for a youth ambassador to be the forefront in promoting our cause and be a role model among her peers.
Right, a role model, which is, I guess, very important. I wish there was a grooming school for role models. I think one of those grooming schools, which is not institutionalized yet, is Miss Teen Philippines. And since we're looking for more than a pretty face, I guess people who could answer grace under pressure, maybe we could kind of open the floor to the press and test our question and answer for if you have any questions for anyone on stage about the pageant. May we please say your name and your question.
I'll stay on the side. I don't think I fit in with these beautiful faces on stage. Actually, yes, we wanted to continue Miss Teen Philippines, but as you would know, when we last held it, it was back in 07-08. We started 2004, and then we did it 07-08, which kind of was hard for the Philippines in terms of the crisis, Asian crisis, and so we had to stop. And then fortunately, somebody was interested in running the 2014 show, so they asked us the permission. We gave them the permission to continue it. Unfortunately, it was very successful. We have these beautiful ladies up here from 2014, but they kind of had the budget constraint. Now, the founders have been actually have their own day jobs, no?
Yeah.
And we started Miss Teen Philippines because we wanted to empower the young ladies. Unfortunately, and we have to be honest, it is really quite hard. But now that the pageant industry is really very, very hot in the Philippines, we just decided, hey, you know, maybe it's about time. And so with a group of YIT, they were interested and said, hey, we can help you out with this. We have to do this again because we really believe that there were so many good products from Miss Teen Philippines and we're very proud of all of them. So they were interested, we had an agreement, and here we are today. I wish, of course, the organizers the best of luck. We will be here to guide them, obviously, because of our experience, but with their passion, with their love also for the empowerment of the young women of today, I'm sure they will be doing a good job.
All right.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
My next question is for Risha. All right, 2018. You've been the reigning queen, but this year you're going to be part of a panel which will be judging these ladies. What would your advice be to the prospective queen this 2019?
Yeah, so being here actually, like we were really dreaming before to be able to teach and share our experiences because you were roommates. And so like after the coronation night, we were so happy because she was first runner-up and I was crowned, and we were like, I can't believe this. So we really we really waited for this day to come when it'll be our turn to actually give back and teach and actually share our experiences to aspiring beauty queens. So I think my advice to them would be, of course, to keep persevering in whatever their dreams are. I think joining pageantry really requires courage and passion. Like when you put yourself into it, you really have to be wholehearted. And I think that for those who wants to join Miss Teen Philippines, they must really want it for them to be able to make the most of the experience. And another word of advice that I can give is, of course, for them to never give up. Because as mentioned by Stephanie Sol, Miss Teen Philippines is a milestone for everyone. In a pageant, there will be just maybe 5 winners, but it's not like something that will stop you from being more than you are. Like Bianca, she won a lot of titles after Miss Teen, and that's just really amazing. So I think that we will do our best as mentors to give them the training that they need to make them grow more as a person and as a woman. So that would be my advice to them.
Will you girls have sessions with the upcoming candidates? Will there be as you mentioned earlier, you will try to have training sessions?
Yes. Hopefully, actually, me and Raisha, Nicole, my roomie, after we won the pageant, we were in the happiest room that night, and you were like, oh, we can't wait to mentor the next group because we've been through so much also. Not just physically, but also mentally, because again, Miss Teen Philippines is not all about the brains. It's not just all about the beauty. It's how you answer a question, how you present yourself. So yeah, I think we will for sure. I think for the girls, for the young girls to see the beauty queens of Miss Teen Philippines, of course, it will inspire us. Like actually, Miss Stephanie Sol went to our what do you call this? Our meetings before. Miss Lara Kigaman. So it's really exciting that we'll actually be there for them also, and for sure, yeah, we'll be there to mentor them.
So for the past pageant, we had like Rufo Gutierrez to teach us how to walk, Lara Kigaman also for personality development, and Bianca Valero. So it was like an amazing panel of mentors, and I think that we can maybe speak and make some personality development workshops because we were once in their position. So we are in the best place to actually maybe make them more confident, maybe less shy, and we can just tell them that, oh, we were once like you, we were there, and you can do it. You know, you'll get through the coronation night and you'll do amazing.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This pageant in Leyte. So that's what I'm planning to do. But right now also I want to join Miss World. We'll see if they accept me. And if I get accepted, I'm still going to do my best. And like, as I said, Miss Teen Philippines helped us a lot. And if I do get in Miss World, then I'll be so thankful because everything started here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As Miss Teen Philippines from the other pageants is its advocacy. So just to share, the interview going in Miss Teen Philippines was really tough, right? Like the founders were the ones who asked us, who interviewed us. So if you would expect the questions to be like, what's your hobby? What's your favorite activity, like a subject. It wasn't like that. So I was asked like, if you would have a minute with the president, what would you tell him? And I can still remember, like, if you had 20 million pesos, what would you do with it? And for a 15-year-old, I was like, wow, you know, these are like questions that means that this pageant is really looking for someone who is smart, who can speak for his fellow youth. And I think that what distinguishes this pageant from others. And as mentioned by Stephanie, the alumni of Miss Teen Philippines are really just successful. They have accomplished so much in different fields, in different ways. And I think that's kind of like the branding that Miss Teen Philippines gives to its candidates, that the moment they step out of the pageant, they are never the same. So, as Attorney Mark said, once a Miss Teen, always a Miss Teen. So it really stays on you. The advocacy, you live it. Not just after the coronation night, you go back to your normal activities. No, you actually become Miss Teen Philippines, whether or not you win. Like, it's imbibed on you. It's like a spirit, I think, that until now we keep, that keeps us together. We actually have a group chat, like our batch, and we still communicate with each other, like, oh, who's in Manila, who wants to hang out. And yeah, the friendship is really still there. And one thing another thing that I think makes it different is that there was no sense of competition amongst us. Like, you know, the sabotage usually that happens in other pageants. Miss Teen Philippines was not like that. It was like a place of growth for everyone. Like, everybody loves each other. We help each other. Like Bianca said, we were helping fix our dresses because when we fit the dress, we were still slim. And after feeding us for like a week of buffets, we really gained a lot of weight for the final fitting. So we were like helping each other fix, you know, the buttons and the zippers of our clothes. And yeah, the friendship, especially of the candidates, is really priceless. So this pageant is amazing, and we can't be more happy that it's back, and it's now gonna take another set of empowered women to take on the stage and vie for the crown for 2019. Yeah.
Okay.